And those sick beats you hear? Oh yeah, that's Agent 234. Time for some 3-on-3. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, we ready. Let's go. You've seen his highlights. You've watched his rise. Now it's time to feast your eyes on the real deal. Make some noise for MP! When you're eating, he's ballin'. When you're sleeping, he's ballin'. And when you're ballin', well, he's still ballin'. That's right, it's Steve. Here we go.
Whose pass is that?
Stay on him.
I got him.
First point scored.
0-2.
That's a splash.
That's how I do it. Yo, come shoot that. Wait. What y'all do?
You got him.
Can they convert the second chance?
Let me grab it. Help. 2-4. Hey. Go ball. You got that.
I got him.
Hey!
I got ball. Trap.
Shut up. Hey, you
Off
fool.
target with the triple. No good. Layup.
Can't even make a layup. Right there. Oh, that's all you.
Can't get the layup. That's nasty.
Who cares? Let's go.
Owns the offensive glass. Gotta keep shooting, I guess. On the run.
I got him. 8-4.
He scores. He's out there to do one thing. Put points on the board. This guy's dribbling more than a toddler. Zipping that ball around.
Ball coming. You want it? Try to come get it. Come on.
Mismatch.
Come on, y'all. Come on.
No.
Up the court we
Come
go.
on.
Layups, man. Layups. Give him that.
MP not taking any chances. He
custody of
Yes!
14-9. 9-14.
Come get him!
Barbecue chicken.
Drop it!
We just put the clamps on them.
16-9.
Claw your way back. You can still find a way. Hang in there. Lock in.
You just got shook.
Oh, hit that! Crash!
Sorry, did someone think this is a one-on-one contest or something?
Get him! Watch it!
They'll get another shot at it. Simple. He just wanted it more. The 3-ball won't fall. Crossover.
Get
Let's go,
ball!
push
Get
it.
ball!
Good, MP. Let's keep this winning streak going.
Tickets are still available for the next game. Purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for season tickets.
The National Basketball Association and the Houston Rockets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, going out there, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules, defenders usher, security, arena staff members. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having any issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word ROCKETS along with your issue and simple interest to 55555.
Coming right up, the Knicks taking on the... Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the... It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be...
We'll go for a different look here. Green's checked in for Smith. Eason comes in for Brooks. Whitmore's checked in for Green. And Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet.
Hey, back door! Go over!
So on the floor for New York, we've got Mikal Bridges. He's out there with Miles McBride. And it's Tucker in a power forward. Outside Eason. And he misses the go-ahead basket. New York has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Tucker, the pass to McBride. Here's the doctor. Jacks up a 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Outside Tucker. Here's the doctor, defended by Eason. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Tucker, just 5 on the clock. The doctor. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Whitmore, guarded closely.
Green.
Şengün, a screen on Bridges. And that one's good. Whitmore.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's Houston. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's P.J. Tucker, and it's Porty in at the center, locking down the middle. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift, that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Here's Green. The flush. Jalen Green.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
You know, it was 1-1 split from 2 teams on the opposite side of the standings. And, you know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
And the shot goes in.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Doctor. From deep three-point land. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. The Doctor's got 6 here in the quarter.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Landale, the pass to Green. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Green's got 13.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Outside Tucker. Here's the Doctor. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Holiday passes to Landale. Outside Eason. Back to Landale.
Set up. Screen.
Outside Holiday. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And Houston will go for a different look here. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Landale. Smith comes in for Whitmore. Dylan Brooks checked in for Green. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 12.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course.
Whoa!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Eason, the pass to Sengun. Back to Eason. Outside for Brooks. Goes back up. The Knicks with the rebound. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Outside Eason. Sengun passes to Eason. Houston with another miss. And New York shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Achua with a screen. Here's the Doctor. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Houston has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Smith outside. Out to the wing. Three-pointer, Brooks. Good, and the assist goes to Sengun. Brooks has got 6.
A guy who shoots freely at the perimeter, Brooks, can do real damage from out there.
Bridges passes to the Doctor. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Rockets ahead, up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan passport shot.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
And now, and that is going to do it for us.
And in that first half, we checked in for Brooks. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Hey, for a big like Şengün, you need that pump fake in your arsenal.
It's his first trip to the line.
Şengün taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Houston leading by 10. Green, the pass to Eason. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Eason's got his second bucket of the night.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Here's the doctor. That 3's off the mark. Houston has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter.
Next foul, number 7.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Team is in the penalty.
Free throw good. Green will grant all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years. They have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
Big time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Eason, the pass to Şengün. Payne against Van Vliet. No luck on that one.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And the basket by the doctor.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Down low. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Whitmore. Eason's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. The doctor, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Eason. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Eason's got 8.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Houston. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Miles McBride, and it's Kolek in at the 2-guard position. From downtown, and the basket by the doctor. The doctor's got 24.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Tate's checked in for Houston. And so he's able to get one of two.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's the Doctor, defended by Eason. Here's the three. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Oh, swiped away. McBride with it. Tate picks him up defensively. Here's the Doctor. McBride passes to the Doctor. Outside Brunson. Fires the three. He drops it from range. The Doctor's got 6 here in the quarter.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Here's Eason. It's rebounded by McBride. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Doctor. Puts up a 3. That shot missing. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Landale. Smith comes in for Eason. Brooks, he's checked in for Tate. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Whitmore. Here's the Doctor. He buries it from 3. The Doctor's got 16 points here in the second half.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Şengün, a screen on Bridges. And that one's good. Green.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went 2nd overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Over to the left wing. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's Green missing. Knicks trail by 10. Bridges outside. Pass to Doctor. Outside Brunson. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Bridges against Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the fourth. Three-pointer, Brooks. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. Brunson passes to the Doctor. Takes the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game. Over Brunson. And again, it's Houston.
Green stopping on a dime and putting up his shot. Boy, that was impressive how suddenly he did that.
It's Bridges on the wing. Anunoby, a screen on Brooks. The Doctor off the mark there with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Green against Bridges. 3-pointer. The shot no good. Knicks trail by 13.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Rockets.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Green.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Here's the doctor. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Smith. And so it's Houston winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on, but give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce.
Even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year. Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
There he is, the man, the myth.
Okay, MP, let's turn it around right here.
MP's an elite shooter already. To come into the league and knock down threes like that, I'm impressed.
All right, MP, you ready?
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. So, Stan, most teams right now still trying to capture that rhythm, that right rhythm. To coaches, I'm sure it's obvious who has done that and who is still struggling to get that rhythm.
Absolutely, Kevin. On a team-wide basis and on an individual player basis, you can figure out who really understands what's supposed to be happening on the floor. You can see when a team is flowing and everything is working together. But then the hard part is to be consistent with that night after night.
So the New York starting five. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Robinson in at the five, roaming the paint. Pass to Riziche. Johnson in the corner. Now here's LeVert. Brunson covering. LeVert against Brunson. 4 on the shot clock. LeVert kicks to Daniels. The tray. Robinson pulls it in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. On the wing, Anunoby. 9-point game his last outing. New York moving the ball around. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Shoots over LeVert. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Riziche. Okongwu with the screen for Riziche. The shot, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Mans checked in for Atlanta.
Let's hear it for you. Coming to the floor for your Hawks, number 14, Terrence Mann.
Okongwu finds LeVert. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Achua. Here is Robinson. Bridges for three. LeVert grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Okongwu with it. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 5 now.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Down low. Man can hit.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Brunson the pass to Achua. There's a screen by Achua. Here's Anunoby. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Riza with it. He's against Bridges. Riza with it. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
And you can tell Riza has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
LeVert against Brunson. Here's Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. From deep three-point land. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks lead by 2. We'll be back shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Doctor out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Akporti in at the 5. And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead. We've got a couple of opposing rookies.
Oh, a lot of weight in my head. Get 1 steal, poke the ball 3 times, get 1 contact.
He's in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA.
I gotta change this one to on.
Knicks on defense. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Daniels passes to Mann. The
That's
shot's
not
good
shot.
on the
I guess
assist by Daniels.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
The doctor passes to Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Playing bigger.
Get an assist.
Looks, Brunson has a lot of heart.
Here is Daniels, defended by McBride. Here is Daniels. Otporti grabs the rebound. To the middle. Out to Brunson. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Daniels. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Brunson the pass to the doctor. Puts it up, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands.
Oh, dude, I'm paying attention.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Boston, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing. And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. LeVert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Johnson outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
LeVert with it. Bridges covering. Reza Shea wide open. Misses the 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's the doctor. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks on top. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting that defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they...
And moving on to some awards, these are the 2. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
All right, let's lock in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's...
Let me get in a team. Oh, they up third. You know, they're up way far. They're up far.
Now, Reza Shea. Great D that time from the doctor.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7
Come on.
in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Karis LeVert is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. And Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
Yeah, DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
There's a good screen. Here's the doctor. 8 points for him. And taken away by Johnson. 1:09 left in the third quarter. At the top of the key, LeVert. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. LeVert kicks to Daniels. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's the doctor. Hits it from 3-point range. The doctor's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Reza Shea. That's good.
I knew that was going
LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 4th assist in this one.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
There's a screen. Here's the doctor. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. The doctor's got 14.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pass to Okongwu. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And here's Payne. Pass to the doctor for the lead. Hits the 3-point bomb. The doctor's got 12 points here in the second half.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his 3-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Knicks lead by 1. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
You got to make hustle plays. Be first to the floor. Rebound the ball and run. Rebound the ball and run.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got P.J. Tucker. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's the doctor. And it's Okporti in at the center, filling out the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Stan, it seems like the Hawks have been close to taking that next step now for a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Brunson the pass to the doctor. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Hawks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. The Knicks pull it in. Here's the doctor. Pass to McBride. The doctor passes to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. The shot's good. 19 points for the doctor.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Inside, here's Krejci. Lays it up off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
There's the pick. To the paint. Out to Brunson. Here's the doctor.
Yeah.
And it's off from three-point range. Matthews, no one around him, drains it from beyond the arc. And now a three-point Hawks lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the Knicks making a change here. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Here's the doctor. Drills it from outside. Doctor's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
Pass to Johnson. Now Reza Shea. The three.
Why did I switch back to him?
Shot by Johnson, no good. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Pass to the doctor for the three. And another three for New York.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. It takes a special player.
Fires from deep.
Oh, fucked up. They trusted me with that. My bad, team.
Out of bounds. Atlanta will take
Ooh, they
possession.
passed. I didn't even ask for it. They just passed it.
The Hawks trail by 3. And that's a foul called on the doctor. That'll be his second foul of the game.
seconds.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Reza Shea with it. Pass to LeVert. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And LeVert with that slashing approach coupled with the outside shot. Boy, he is not an easy cover.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's the Doctor. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Johnson. Now here's LeVert.
Damn, he got that three.
It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He is 7 for 9.
Oh, it's the fourth. Holy shit, hold up. Lock in, lock in.
With LeVert's composure in the clutch. That kind of confidence will take you a long way.
54 seconds left in the fourth. Here's the Doctor.
Damn.
And the Knicks miss again.
Oh,
one on one here. Reza Shea with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Back to Daniels. Johnson in the corner. Jacks up a three. Knicks with the rebound.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." When they get it done, we'll see. Guys.
All right, David, thanks.
Come on. I believe.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Doctor.
No.
Misses the
No, we lost.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball. It just milk those last seconds away.
No.
Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
All right, I got to hit a 3.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
No!
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go.
Fuck.